Welcome back. Now, way back in 1953, when Queen Elizabeth II was crowned, no one could have predicted just how remarkable and lengthy her reign would be.
Joining us now is her former palace press secretary, Dickie Arbiter. Dickie, a very exciting time in the old dart, isn't it? Her Majesty is one of the world's longest-serving monarchs. She is Britain's longest-serving monarch. Will there ever be another royal like her?
Well, it is a very exciting time. Will there be another royal like it? Well, who knows? Certainly not in your lifetime, certainly not in my lifetime. You've got to remember the King died 1952, aged 56. The Queen was 25 when she came to the throne, very young, and there are longevity genes in her. Her mother lived to her 102nd year. So we are celebrating, well, we celebrated and marked it on the 6th of February this year. But this is the Platinum Jubilee weekend when all stops are pulled out. There'll be millions descending on London. Millions have already descended on London. It's a very, very exciting time.
So what are some of the events that are going to be kicked off for the Platinum Jubilee?
Well, I suppose the main events, there's one each day. The main event later today is Trooping the Colour, which is the Queen's official birthday parade. She will take the salute from Buckingham Palace when the parade is finished, along with the Duke of Kent, who's Colonel of the Scots Guards. She'll then appear on the balcony again for the fly past, which will be about 1 o'clock our time. Tomorrow, Saturday, there'll be the big party at the palace. Tomorrow, Friday, there'll be the Thanksgiving service at St Paul's Cathedral, a big family turnout. Saturday, party at the palace, a big concert put on with the palace as a backdrop, pop concert later in the day. And then on Sunday, the big pageant with over 10,000 participants. We don't know what's in it. We don't know how it's going to form because they've not been able to rehearse it. It'll just be, get up and go. What we will see will be the gold coach that the Queen rode in at the time of the Golden Jubilee in 2002 and, of course, on the coronation in 1953.
Coming into the Jubilee, Dickie, the Queen's popularity is at an all-time high. What do you put that down to?
Well, I put it down to her not having put a foot wrong, putting duty first above everything else, being the cornerstone of not just the nation, but also of the Commonwealth, and just being there, being a sort of guiding light, being somebody that you can look up to. Who can forget that address at the time of the first lockdown of the pandemic when she said, "We will see our friends again, we will see our families again, we will meet again." A very iconic speech. People were comforted by that. They were locked down. They didn't know what it was all about. And here was the monarch in the same position, locked down as well, having to obey the rules and giving a bit of comfort to the great British people and the great British nation.
Well, we've seen Charles take more of a prominent role in the last few months. This seems to be a transition that we're seeing right in real time to cement his position as the king-to-be.
Well, he has stepped up, and he's stepped up remarkably well, as has Prince William. The Queen has a slight mobility issue. I think it's her knees. She had operations in both knees at the end of the year of 2003. It's come back to haunt her. We saw her last week walking at Paddington Station, opening the new Elizabeth line, which was a terrific move on her part. But she does have this mobility issue from time to time. So we've got William, we've got Charles stepping up, stepping in, doing the duty. And yes, I suppose this is a transition period for the Prince of Wales, because one day when Queen Elizabeth II is no longer with us, it'll be King Charles III, and he will have had a great apprenticeship.
Dickie, we know Harry and Meghan are due to join the rest of the royals for these celebrations. In fact, I think they're due to touch down sometime today, our time. Why is this so significant? How do you see this being handled?
Well, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have already touched down. They arrived yesterday afternoon aboard a commercial airliner, not a private jet, which makes a change. And they will not be participating because they walked out of the royal family 2 years ago. But they will be and will be joining the family at St Paul's Cathedral on Friday for the Thanksgiving service. but they won't be at Trooping the Colour. They might be at the concert on Saturday, and they might be watching the pageant. We don't really know where they will be and when they will be. We do know that they are here, and there is every likelihood they'll be at the Thanksgiving service.
Maybe this will be a healing moment for the royal family, indeed. A big weekend ahead. Dickie Arbiter, great to have your insight.
Dickie.
Yeah, get some sleep, mate. Why are you doing up so late?
Our fault. See you soon.